Check it out. We have a little stream flooding over the road. Could there possibly be a clogged culvert? That's what we're going to investigate. Only a few inches. The road's completely stable still. Actually, take that back driving through that. It was a little bit soft. But we're going to investigate why that's flooding over. I see culverts right there, but why? That is a lot of water. It's supposed to be going through these culverts right here, but to me it looks like beavers have got involved. And this is very recent, because you see the leaves under the water? Those would all be dead. Now, what's the problem? These are some high quality, gigantic just iron culverts, not cast iron. Cast iron would look a little different. Oh, this is like a good place to swim, actually, but beavers would get angry. What do we got? I hear water fall. Oh, look at the size of this beaver dam. We are actually going to attempt to dismantle this and stop it from going across the road, and I'm going to tell you how. Well, first I got to make sure my evaluation is correct. Yeah, look how low it is on this side. We're going to get in there with the rake away in there slowly, increasing the flow inside the pipe just by a little bit. I'm going to get my crampons on, because as soon as I get some of that flowing, it's going to be a lot. A lot of times in a situation like this, I would say not to unclog it from the inside, because if that whole thing releases at once, it's going to send you through the pipe. But with these cast iron ones, it doesn't really matter if it pushes you out the other side. There's nothing sharp there to get cut on the inside. And it wouldn't just be like a giant blast. We'll give it a try. Looks like they've done it before. Or at least it's broken once before. That's part of a dam. Yes, I think I can definitely help with this flood here. So I'm going to get on my big tall boots and we're going to go take a walk inside and see. Look at this. Look at the water, just this wall caused by the graders holding it back. I think we can get this to stop. Okay, these are gigantic underground gas station tanks. Maybe above ground too, for diesel. They just reused them. I wonder if I'm just feeling cold from the water or if my boots are leaking. It's one or the other. Now, what's the situation on the other? I got my spiked shoes on. Just want to take a look in here. Look at this dam. They put this dam up probably in a matter of maybe a day or two. Everything I'm seeing here is brand new. See this? Brand new, and that's on the bottom of the pile. They put this up in just a couple days. I'm gonna get in here and try to start ripping this apart. But for safety reasons, we're not gonna do the whole thing at once. What I mean by that is, we're gonna take it down like a foot, let the pond drop for like half an hour, take it down another foot, just to get to stop crossing the street. By the amount I see coming through here, I think it's only crossing the street because we had a big rainfall yesterday. But it's not going to just stop, because a beaver dam gets stronger and stronger the older it gets. Right now, there's water passing through it, but the beavers will eventually plug all those holes. Looks like a brand new dam. Look at the leaves and everything. They're not even dead. This thing went up in a matter of 2 days, and this pipe is 8 feet in diameter. That's like a 5 foot tall dam. We're gonna see what we can do about this. I don't even know. Let's see if we can do anything about this. if I start dropping that stuff in here, it's gonna knock the camera down. So yep, we're dropping back a little from where it was. Just watch a truck go through it. The wheels sunk really deep because the soil beneath these rocks is soft. All right. Have at it for a little longer, I guess. Uh-oh. That's the end of this break. Had this break for 3 years. Now we gotta find another one. Still working for now. Now that's the maximum I can do this. If I do it anymore, I won't be able to get out of here. The current will be too much to walk in. I was disassembling it backwards from the top down, like the beavers built it up. You never just start pulling things from the bottom. Just look at the power here. If I didn't have cleats on my shoes, I wouldn't be able to walk there. I would be blasted away with that little amount of water. If this whole wall let loose at once from undermining that, I honestly think it would just push me out to the other side in this situation. But all it takes was for there to be a bad day and this thing to be like a lot longer, it probably wouldn't end as easy. Now that is moving really fast. Let's see how much we reduced it on the road. We're not going to touch in this one anymore. If it still requires assistance, we will go over to the second culvert and we'll get that thing moving too. Yeah, water moves faster the further it gets along in a smooth pipe. The current right here on the end is a lot more. Be very careful not to slip here, even with the cleats on. Ooh, it almost knocked me over just. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, and you see the water trickling through the hill? This road is not a dam. It's not meant to hold that kind of pressure. Definitely reducing. But this logging company does not even know about this because, like I said, this dam looks like it went up in a matter of a couple days. So they don't know about this yet. Just like when you do culvert inspections, I'm gonna put some pink ribbons up there that will alert the logging company that there is an issue here because it rained yesterday. There's a good chance, even if I walked away right now, this would dry up. And of course it's gonna leave behind noticeable erosion, but they may not know how bad it was. So you leave the pink ribbons there and that will catch them and they will fix it. This must have happened before because I see excavator tracks here. By the looks of it, they drove it down here to reach into it. And that's all they really have to do. They could just remove these blockages in a matter of a few minutes. Yeah, I can see it's dropping even more and more down the street. But we're gonna open this other one up, just like the other, and that will totally get it off the street. Take a look at this before and after. That's definitely what that is there. And over there, with their excavator, they broke it and they let the whole clog just slide through the pipe. This one's not gonna be as easy, because now that we open the other one up, it's no longer topping. It's slowly dropping this entire reservoir. Okay, now we're gonna start moving all the branches here from the top, and then we're gonna cut a slice open here like a foot deep, like on the other one. Alrighty. That log alone weighs 40 pounds. These beavers are strong to be able to put some of this stuff in there. Beavers are not small like a lot of people think they are. filling it up. They build these dams in layers. That was stupid of me even to use the rake in here. This is more of a hands-on job because you gotta pull it apart like a puzzle. All right, we got it open like the other one. Enough power to take everything I was throwing back into it. Not quite as much power, but I think the drawback created will get it off the road. Now I just gotta carefully step out of the culvert. I just made the water very murky and I can't see the bottom. Whoop. Whoop, slippery. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it. Just flooded in both of my boots. Went in a little too deep. Crap. Now I gotta empty them out and put on another pair. I'm not buying another rake. I refuse to. I will find somebody to weld that again. That's what we did last time. Okay, the water crossing the street is nearly gone now, and it's still drawing back. We had flooding rain yesterday. Today's gonna be 80 and sunny. This will definitely come to a halt. Hard to believe the grader did this by accident. I think, but then again, it's on the other side. I was gonna say, maybe they made this dam on purpose. It can't be. Okay, this is drying back. Still dropping back because this beaver pond is huge. From what I did, that'll take a few hours to fully take effect. And by then the sun will get rid of this anyways. All right. I think we did a pretty good job here. We'll just leave it be. It'll dry up by the end of the day. But you know beavers, I think they built that whole thing in 2 or 3 days. Because even as I was digging down inside it, it was all brand new material. There must be a huge family of beavers to put something like that up so fast. And what I just unclogged, that'll take them a couple hours at most to repair that damage. But hopefully they won't have the water to work with without the rain. And hopefully the loggers see the ribbons that I placed there, because their pink ribbons mean there's a failing pipe or an issue. Orange ribbons, like they'd put orange ribbons here, so when you're coming down the street, you know there's a big pothole there. There's a soft road there. That means warning as a road hazard if you see orange. Pink means there's a problem with the culvert or the bridge, like structural stuff. What do you think of this? That'll work for the rest of the trip if we find another culvert. Now these culverts are on a main logging artery, and they're not installed perfectly, but those culverts will last forever. They're old gas station tanks, super thick steel. They'll probably outlast any other one out here that's made out of corrugated steel or plastic. And they don't have to be buried deep as code requires, which is half their diameter. These maybe have 2 feet of dirt on top of them at the most, but it's impossible for them to ever reach capacity, and that's because this dip in the road where it's crossing. When they redo that road, they are definitely going to build it up because the whole bed is compromised. It's soft. They could solve that problem. They need to dump a few loads of gravel over the top of that, and that'll solve the mud problem, and it'll raise the road up. And as far as the beavers here, beaver hunting is allowed, and I'm sure areas like this are targets for hunters because they look for the higher water levels. But the main solution is, and I've seen them do it in other areas, these culverts need a large cage in the front of them, and that will not prevent the beavers from clogging it, but it will slow them down. In a situation like this, it needs periodic maintenance, and that would probably be every couple weeks if they had a big cage on it. But that cage is going to become a problem in the spring thaw. So much stuff comes down here. I can see that it's a really rocky riverbed. Rocks tumbling down in the spring floods. It's going to smash those bars and probably bend it into there, causing its own clog to begin with. So there's really not a good solution for this. But that size riverbed, I don't see why there's not a bridge there. Like, this is working, but not with the beavers. We were successful. The road is completely stopped. There's no water flowing here anymore. There's still a big pothole and soft road though. No more flow. Looking good. And now up here at the culvert, all right, we're all set today. Hope this video was interesting. Thanks for watching.